Good morning, everyone. I believe this is day 36. I could be wrong. Sorry. But yeah, I am out in my garden just checking on things. Last night, I should have, guys, gave you some footage because we were out here till dark and we got a lot done. Let me show you. Okay, here, my husband put this large bed in, and I want to say it's 12 feet by 4 feet. 12 feet? I'm pretty sure 12 feet by 4 feet. And so here I have basil, and these are orange, some type of orange pepper on the end here. And then there's another basil. I got basil everywhere, you guys. And then there is a zucchini, some cilantro. My beds are all going to be just a lot of mixtures of stuff. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 marigolds in front of a mammoth sunflower. This is some celery here. Ooh wee. Why did that do that? That blur like that? That right there is parsley. This is another zucchini. And then there is a cubanelle. And then on the other, in the corner, directly in the corner, is a basil. I'm not done with this bed, I don't believe, but I might be, because when this stuff starts to grow and fill out, I don't want the bed to be overcrowded, because if these zucchinis, you know how big they get. So yeah, so we did this last night. He actually built it day before yesterday, but then he completely filled it yesterday, and then we planted in it. And then also what we did last night was I planted all of these peppers. Here's some cayenne. Between every pepper right here is a basil. But these are the long cayenne. And then those down there are the red hot, I think, chili peppers, I think. Don't quote me on it. But then there's some basil right here. Planted those. And then over here, I planted more peppers. We're pepper people, you guys. We are pepper people. And then if I walk down this little path that I have to heavily mulch to keep the weeds down, we planted a whole row of cucumbers that will trellis up this here. And I think this is like a concrete, you know, that mesh stuff they pour over concrete to make it more stable. And that's what this is. We didn't buy any kettle panels. We didn't buy any kettle panels. You know what I'm trying to say. We didn't buy any. So that's what that is. But you guys, in here, in this whole area, we gardened last year. Oh, these are all potatoes, and they're coming up. But we have volunteers here, and I do believe these are zucchini. They are coming up. Listen, we didn't plant this stuff. And so I'm contemplating on moving it all, because I don't want my garden to be wild. But, you know, I don't know if I should just let it go. What do y'all think? Should I just let it go naturally? Because I like a tamed, manicured garden, but shoot, they coming up. Look at this. It's so many of them, too. So many. I believe it's squash or zucchini, because this is what we had here last year. But my husband said, and I said initially, yeah, I don't know if it's pumpkin. I don't know what it is. But it's a lot of it. And I'm going to let it grow. And then when I figure out what it is, this is garlic. Over here, we got to weed this whole area here, because this is going to be, I think, tomatoes. Look at all them weeds. Ugh. Yeah, but tomatoes. But this bed here, I already shared with y'all, there was a whole bunch of pumpkins, dead pumpkins, that I put in here. And look, there are probably, you see, those are pumpkins growing up. And there's so many in this bed. I'm going to weed this bed. I'm going to put in here some herbs, but I'm going to allow these pumpkins, look how big these are, to grow, because I like to decorate. I mean, I like to decorate. I will show you. I love the fall, to decorate for the fall. So yeah. But yeah, this is what we did last night. And so I'm so proud of the progress. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I've decided every day I'm going to make up a flower arrangement. Just because I want to. Let me see if I should do it this way. Just because I want to. But today is day 36 or 37 of my juice fast. And let me see. I've lost 35 pounds, 36 pounds, something like that. I'm encouraged. I have been resting. I didn't even get out the bed till 8 o'clock. I went down, got me some juice and some coffee. I went back upstairs and watched some TV, and I drank my coffee. First I drank my juice, then I drank some coffee. I've been praying. I've been warring in the spirit. I've been praying, having a good time, talking with the Lord, just allowing the Holy Spirit to bring His word to my remembrance. I've been being built up in the spirit by praying in the Holy Ghost. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. I pray that you all are being victorious on purpose. Okay. It ain't gonna happen by accident. But I did plant some more marigolds around, and I'm not going to show you that right now. Oh, this here is a cold box. I'm sorry. This is a cold box that we had been using for all our tomato plants and all the stuff. And so we were trying to get all of this stuff in the ground, and then he's already started to fill this. I don't know how this, I think this bed is 14 feet long. I don't know how long it is, but this flower bed is very long as well, but it's going to be full. And I think by the end of May, I'm going to plant corn over here somewhere. All of this truck is about to be sold, and this is a 64 or 65 Impala. I don't know, 66. Either way, it's going to go on the other side of the driveway. He's talking about selling the camper. We don't want him to sell it, but either way, it's got to move so that we can, this whole area is going to be fenced in, and it's all going to be gardened. So yeah, I'm so excited about it. Now my pepper, my jalapeno and my basil were, look at it, I know it was looking sick when I put it in here, but then it began to really look bad, and so it kind of frightened me. I said, wait a minute. I did put this in this box, a whole bunch of compost. I dug that compost out, and I just changed the soil. So hopefully that is going to save that, because I do not want to lose not one of my jalapeno plants. Why? Because I make this jalapeno relish. I make a sweet jalapeno relish that is fire. And I believe it's good enough to sell, to be honest. Either way, it's on my shelf. I canned a lot of it. It's on my shelf, honey. I love it on my tacos and my nachos and burritos and stuff. It is fire. And then when I take some and put it on top of some softened cream cheese, and it's a dip, use it for a dip, it's so good. So yeah, I need all my jalapeno plants, every one of them. Uh-oh, I don't know what I did, but something messed up. Look at this bush. Isn't she beautiful? I hope y'all can see this the way I can. I don't know why, but it seems like the camera just does not capture like it's like I see it in person. And all of these hostas are so thick and full. I might leave those alone for now. I actually wanted to put something else in here with them, but it's so full that nothing will fit. It'll just drown out whatever I put. But this area here is nice and clear. All of that's going to be weeded out. But this area here is nice and clear. So I think I'm going to put here. Whew, good evening, you guys. I'm out here in the yard doing work. My yard was getting so, it was looking unkept and unruly. And it doesn't take but a few days, especially when you have a lot of seedlings and stuff that you're trying to up pot and harden off, and just it's a lot of work. But the grass, my husband cut the grass last week, but it really looks real bad already. So I pulled this out just to do the area around the house, really close to the house. It works really well. It's my mother-in-law's boyfriend's. He loaned that to me and I need to give it back. But here is the plant I up potted. It's looking even better, but I just watered it and fertilized it, so give it a couple more days and it'll be doing the most. And this here I just pulled out of the ground. This is a fern. I don't want the ferns. The ferns really take over. They're really aggressive, so I pulled it out of the ground and I'm gonna keep it in here until the fall, and then I'll put it back in the ground. See the pot? Looks like a fern there. And I have a second one I think I'm going to put a fern in as well. I don't know. Thinking about it. But I potted this up today. I don't even want to show you guys my petunias and my silver sage because it looks a hot mess. It is just bent completely over. These are petunias that I started from seed, and this is silver sage. It's going to stand up, but right now that's what it's looking like. Let me put my little, I have a sign here that says Love Grows Here, and I have that in there. And I also have one of those little solar lights, and then I have another one on this side. But ooh-wee, you see how it's looking? It looks pretty sad, but that's okay. It'll come back. See on the ground here I have petunias that I pulled out. This is the first time these have been outside. Those back there under the chair and those under the chair. Okay, you guys see that, those two chairs and table? I'm going to paint that, but I don't know what color. I was thinking about painting it black. I was thinking about painting it red. Yeah. What do you guys think? What color should I paint that? But when my husband gets home from the store, he had to go get the dog some food. When he gets home from the store, we're going to go out to the garden. We're going to go out to the garden and plant some more. We have some more zucchini, cucumbers, peppers, and basil, and some more herbs and stuff to put in the ground. So yeah, I will check in with you guys later.